Hello everybody, I'm Joshua Loftus, aka Josh King. And on the screen is a fabulous passion. It's passed on, God bless the souls in heaven now. It's Billy Graham, America's pastor. I'm going to be reading a book he wrote called The Journey. I'm going to start from chapter 1. How to Live by Faith in an Uncertain World by Billy Graham, The Journey. And he was a great man, and more lines of prophet to me. I love the man myself. First I'm going to read you a little bit about him. So, pull up a comfortable chair and spend some time with your favorite country preacher. You'll find that reading his new book is like sitting at the kitchen table, talking about your life with a dear old friend. As Billy shares his own stories, including some of his regrets, and gives you advice born of his wisdom and deep love for God. You'll realize this book will be a reference you'll return to again and again through your life's journey. What kind of journey has life been for you so far? Question. Has it been marked by disappointment and heartache? Question. Have you unmet goals? Left you feeling empty and without purpose? Question. Have you found yourself overwhelmed by crushing circumstances caused by sickness, a broken home, or financial pressures? Question. Then ask yourself, does your journey have to be this way, or can it be different? Question. Billy Graham says that with God's help, you can begin again. In fact, that's why God put you here. And your greatest joy will come from learning to walk with Him every day. Join Billy Graham and discover God's plan for your life's journey with this one-of-a-kind roadmap that will guide you back to Him. Billy Graham, the world-renowned author, preacher, and evangelist, has delivered the gospel message to more people face-to-face than anyone else in history, and has ministered on every continent of the world. Millions have read his inspirational classics, including Angels, The Secret of Happiness, Peace with God, The Holy Spirit, Hope for the Troubled Heart, and How to Be Born Again. This is Design Works Group, which is www.thedesigngroup.com, printed in the USA. On the back, a book club edition. May God bless you as you read this book and teach you through its pages how you too can live by faith in an uncertain world. Billy Graham. All right. Now, let's go ahead and read what I can while the time's still rolling. Then the next one will start where we left off. First, we're going to get into chapter 1. Welcome to the journey. Starts with a Bible verse from Genesis chapter 24, verse 42. O Lord, if you will, please grant success to the journey on which I have come. All right. Life is a journey, like every other journey. Has a starting point. You had no choice about it. Of course, any more than you had a choice about your parents or the color of your eyes or your race or gender. But the minute you were born, you embarked on a journey, the journey of life. And like every other journey, it has an end. It may come suddenly and unexpectedly, or after years of declining health, but it will come. And like your birth, you'll have no choice about it. You can ignore it or laugh at it, but that won't change its inevitability. A wise poet once said that death comes equally to us all and makes us all equal when it comes. But like every other journey, it also has a middle, and that is our real journey. Those years between our birth and our death, for some it is tragically brief. For most of us, however, our life's journey will last many years, moving successfully from childhood to adolescence and young adulthood, then on through the middle years to old age. Like birth and death, this part of the journey is almost inevitable. Try as we might, we can't turn back the clock or stop the relentless march of time. Years ago, I never dreamed I would live well into my late 80s. But life has a way of surprising us, and none of us can predict how long our journey will last. My wife Ruth and I talk about it frequently, knowing that someday soon our journey through this life will be over, and we will embark on another journey, one that will last forever. Caught up in the present. Life is a journey, although sometimes we forget it. Life becomes so hectic and we become so preoccupied with our immediate concerns that we don't step back and see the whole picture. For many people, life is a constant struggle just to survive. Others have everything they could ever want, yet remain unsatisfied and unfulfilled. Perhaps you see your own life journey as a series of unrelated events, some good, some bad, strung together like beads on a string. Or perhaps you feel trapped like a leaf in a rushing stream, tossed about by circumstances beyond your control. Or like many people, you may never have stopped to think about the road you are traveling, never asking where you came from or why you are here or where you are going. But God didn't intend for our journey through life to be this way. Instead, He meant for it to be filled with joy and purpose, with even the most ordinary events being part of His plan. He also wants to guide us as we make decisions and give us hope for the future. Most of all, He wants to join us on our life's journey. What kind of journey? Question. Life is a journey, but what kind has it been so far for you? Perhaps your journey has been marked by disappointment, sorrow, and heartache. You yearn for something different, something better in life, but lasting happiness and peace have eluded you. Or perhaps you decided years ago to spend your life pursuing excitement, pleasure, fame, or success. For a time, those may have satisfied you, but eventually, if you're honest, you discovered they led only to boredom, disillusionment, emptiness, or even self-destruction. Or you may have found yourself overwhelmed by crushing problems beyond your control. Sickness, financial pressures, broken relationships, fear, guilt, loneliness, despair. Life for you has become a hopeless burden with no end in sight. Or perhaps you are one of those whose journey has been relatively free from problems, yet aimless and empty without any real purpose or direction. You may even believe in God and consider yourself a sincere Christian, and still you're discouraged and confused, overwhelmed by circumstances you don't understand and don't know how to escape. Tragically, every year thousands decide they can't bear life any longer and decide to end it. You may even have been tempted to follow them. The words of Job in the Old Testament are just as true today as when they were written thousands of years ago. Man is born to trouble as surely as sparks fly upward. Job 5:7. Job knew it from personal experience, and so do we. And we'll continue on the next recording. That's half of chapter 1. God bless Billy Graham, Evangelical Association. The links